It was a violent night throughout the metro. 2 people were killed in Kansas City alone in 2 separate shootings involving 6 people in all. 41 Action News reporter Nick Starling joins us live at 22nd and Van Brunt, where one of those shootings happened. Nick, what have you learned?
DA, you can still see police caution tape here on the ground. Now, the shooting happened around 10:45 last night as the victims were trying to get to this fire station. Unfortunately, neighbors who live here say shootings are far too common.
Karen Barassa and her 10-year-old nephew Daniel thought they would enjoy a peaceful Saturday night, but instead heard loud bangs.
There's a couple gunshots, like 5, 6 or so.
I just thought it was fireworks, so I kept watching TV.
Police believe the shooting started here near 22nd and Elmwood, and then the victims drove to the fire station to get help. Police found the 3 shooting victims in a vehicle, all Hispanic males in their late teenage years. 1 died. The 2 others were transported to a local hospital in serious but stable condition. While this is disturbing to Barassa, she's used to it.
That's sad that that happens in our neighborhoods, and even more sad that it's so regular for us to just be like, oh, okay.
This violence worries Minister Wes Anderson.
When I hear the gunfire, just a few days ago, I heard more gunfire. I said, man, there it goes again. And it just reminds you that people, they're just not finished with the violence.
His congregation is near 22nd and Van Brunt Boulevard and doesn't know why the violence continues.
And we got to try to find a way to stop the violence. It's easy to say put down the guns, but we men in our community need to reach out to our young men, give them something to do of value that will pull them off these streets.
Streets that will house the next generation of Kansas Cityans that Barassa hopes doesn't have to endure this kind of violence.
Especially for the kids, because we got kids growing up around here, so. And the other kids got to teach the young kids the right things to do.
Now, we still don't know the names of the victims, and police are looking for any suspects. If you have any information, you're urged to call the TIPS hotline. That number is 816-474-TIPS. Reporting live in Kansas City, Missouri, Nick Starling, 41 Action News.
Thanks, Nick. Kansas City police are investigating another shooting that happened this afternoon. According to dispatch, 1 man was hurt, but we don't know the extent of his injuries. This happened on Meyer between Olive and Brookland around 3 this afternoon. Police responded to more than 20 incidents overnight, including several on Broadway. Just before 3, police got a call about shots fired at 10th and Broadway. They found 1 person shot who survived. At the same time, 2 calls for car crashes came in nearby, one at 8th and Broadway, another at 14th and Broadway. Police are investigating to see if these incidents are in any way connected.